Alright, so for this video, I'm going to solve the equation phi to the power of x is equal to 100x minus 175. So, at first glance, this equation might seem simple to solve. But when you factor in that we have x as an exponent over here, it's actually really challenging. So, to find my value of x for my solution, I'm going to first start by writing my equation down here. So I have phi to the power of x is equal to 100x minus 175. And what I'm going to do is start by factoring out 5 from the right-hand side. So I have phi to the power of x is equal to 5 times 20x minus 35. Now, what I'm going to do is rewrite phi to the power of x as phi to the power of x times 1. And the reason I'm doing this is because notice how we have a number times another number is equal to another number times another number. So because phi to the power of x and 5 can equal each other, I'm going to set these two equal to each other. And I'm going to set 1 and 20x minus 35 equal to each other. And essentially, if the value of, or if the solution to this equation is equal to the solution to this equation, that means that we have our solution. If not, then we have to try another method. So phi to the power of x equal to 5, the solution to this would be x is equal to 1, because that's the only number. Phi to the power of 1 is equal to 5. And then now, for this, I get 36 is equal to 20x. And if I divide both sides by 20, I get x is equal to 36 over 20, which is 9 over 5. And these two are not equal to each other, so this is going to be rejected. So I'm going to try another method now. So I have phi to the power of x is equal to 100x minus 175. This time, I'm going to factor out 25. So I'm going to keep on factoring out different things until I actually get my solution. So I have 25 times 4x minus 7. And again, we're going to do the same thing. So I'm going to set these two equal to each other. So I have phi to the power of x is equal to 25. And I have 1 is equal to 4x minus 7. So 25 is the same thing as 5 squared, meaning x is 2 in this case. And for my right-hand side, I'm going to add 7 on both sides. So I get 4x is equal to 8, and x is equal to 2. So because these two are the same, this solution is going to be accepted. However, just because this one solution is accepted doesn't mean that we don't have more solutions to this equation. So going back, phi to the power of x is equal to 100x minus 175. I'm going to factor out 25 from this like last time. So I have 25 times 4x minus 7. And I can rewrite 25 as 5 squared. So I have 5 squared times 4x minus 7. And now what I'm going to do is multiply my right-hand side by 5 over 5, which is the same thing as 1. And I'm going to move this denominator over here and move this numerator over here. So I get 5 to the power of x is equal to 5 squared times 5 times 4x minus 7 over 5. And these two cancel out, so this is just the same thing. And 5 squared times 5, well, 5 squared times 5 to the power of 1 is equal to 5 to the power of 2 plus 1, because these two add up, which is equal to 5 to the power of 3. So I get 5 to the power of x is equal to 5 to the power of 3 times 4x minus 7 over 5. And now for my left-hand side, this is the same thing as 5 to the power of x times 1 is equal to 5 to the power of 3 times 4x minus 7 over 5. So now, the reason I did all of this is so that we have 5 to the power of 3 now. And now when I set them equal to each other, my left-hand side is going to have a solution of x is equal to 3. And my right-hand side, I have 4x minus 7 over 5 is equal to 1. So I'm going to multiply both sides by 5. So I get 4x minus 7 is equal to 5. And 4x is equal to 12. And x is equal to 3. So these two are the same. So this is going to be accepted. And now I'm going to do another one. So I 5 to the power of x is equal to 100x minus 175. I'm going to do the same thing. This time we want x to equal 4. So if I factor out 25, I get 25 times 4x minus 7. And this time I'm going to multiply both sides by 25 over 25. So I have 25 times 4x minus 7 times 25 over 25. The 25 multiplies over here, and I have a 25 as a denominator. So I get 5 to the power of x is equal to 625 times 4x minus 7 over 25. 625 is the same thing as 5 to the power of 4. So I get 5 to the power of x is equal to 5 to the power of 4, and 4x minus 7 over 25 is equal to 1. So I have x equal 4 on my left-hand side, and for my right-hand side, 4x minus 7 is equal to 25. So 4x is equal to 32, and this time x is equal to 8. So these two aren't the same, so this is going to be rejected. So this means that the two solutions to this equation are x equals 2 and x equals 3. If you haven't already, please make sure to subscribe, leave a like, and share this video to any of your friends or family. Thank you.